Hello everyone, my name is Amrina Rosyada and I'm from Semarang State University. And today I'm going to talk about respiration of organisms. The research was regarding respiration in animals to determine the rate of oxygen consumption and respiration factors, namely body weight, body size, and activity of the organism. This research is supported by first, Indonesian Journal of Natural Science Education. 1. Respiration to measure the amount of oxygen needed in respiration. 2. Organisms do respiration to get energy by absorbing oxygen and releasing carbon dioxide. Second, Journal of Science Research, Effect of KOH wrapping on the rate of oxygen consumption. Gauze nylon is the best material that can be used. The basic consideration is that this material is waterproof, washable, and can be used frequently, thereby lowering the cost of consumables. Third, Journal of Health Bakti Tunas Husada, Journal of Nursing, Health Analysis and Pharmacy, Factors Affecting Respiration. Factors that can affect the rate of oxygen consumption are temperature and humidity and body mass. In this slide, I will describe the background of this research. In the respiration of organism, the mechanism occurs in the withdrawal and removal of air. In this event, the air that respiration rate expelled from the lungs contains less oxygen and more CO2 than atmosphere air. The air inhaled is considered the same as the atmosphere air outside the body. Animals breathe by taking up O2 from the environment and the resulting CO2 is released into the environment. In large animals, there is an appropriate means of respiration for the environment, while in small animals, O2 is sufficient by diffusion. The respiratory rate of organism is influenced by several factors, including the activity of the organism and environmental temperature. The faster the movement of the organism, the higher the rate of respiration. Likewise, the higher the ambient temperature, the higher the respiratory rate. And the objective of this research is to prove that oxygen is needed in respiration and know the factors needed in respiration. And now, I will explain the method of research. This research was conducted at UNES Biological Laboratory in the old semester in 2019. The population of the study was crickets. Crickets are used as example of animals to be studied, whether animals needed oxygen to breathe. Research work step: first, prepare a clean and dry respirometer. Put in it a cricket. Then, put a little KOH wrapped in cotton. Close the respirator. Then, put a little eosine at the end of the tube. Observe the eosine movement for about 10 minutes. And last, note the changes that occur. The experiment was carried out twice. The first was with KOH, and the second was without KOH. Response analyzed by descriptive quantitative percentage. Then, I will present the result. The purpose of the study is to know that oxygen is required in the respiration of organisms. The result of the experiment with KOH are known that respiration rate is faster than the experiment without the addition of KOH. For more details, you can see in the following table. On this slide, we are still discussing the result. The discussion is the rate of oxygen consumption runs very slowly. This may be due to the lack of thickness of the plasticine layer on the respirometer cap resulting in air exchange. Furthermore, the capacity of KOH to CO2 from the breath of crickets decreased because KOH has been saturated and binds water vapor. Because in its weapon form KOH is a very hygroscopic deliquescent compound that can bind water vapor quickly. Perhaps after minutes, the KOH binds water vapor so that the ability to bind CO2 decreases. Because the binding of CO2 is reduced, the partial pressure in the respiratory tube will remain high. Therefore, the rate of oxygen's absorption by the test animal is relatively slow. Factors that affect respiration, namely body weight, the heavier of body of the organism, the more oxygen it needs, and the faster the respiratory process. The body says, the larger of the body says, the more oxygen needs. O2 levels. When O2 levels are low, the frequency of respiration will increase as compensation to increase oxygen's uptake. The activity of a living being. The higher the activity, the more energy it needs, so that breathing accelerates. The conclusion is, based on the results of the analysis and discussion, it is concluded that oxygen is needed by every organism to respire. The factors that affect respiration are body weight, oxygen levels, and the activities of organism.